What's up, y'all? This is Kareem Miller, aka Ice Cold. Just wanted to talk on where you placing your energy. Where your energy going. This is particularly for young men out there because see, I wasn't raised by a man. Men were not stable in my life. They came and went. My actual biological father came when I was 20, a few months before I turned 21. He was there for my 21st birthday. Um, all in all, though, it is easy to get caught up with people. And when you're a young man and you're not taught how to problem solve, and you're not taught how to be emotionally intelligent, um, you tend to act out like a child. I know I do. Not so much as before. It was all the time. I was enraged. I was tired of people, and I didn't know how to not feed into other people's bullshit because I'm just so hypersensitive, and I can pick up exactly how they feel and what's going on. But the way I responded to it was fight or flight. You know, um, I never had any nourishment. That's why now I know, as far as a woman goes, because I always attracted women that wasn't very nourishing. Wasn't nourishing at all, really, for the most part. Um, because I come from a mother that wasn't nourishing like that. I didn't get told that I was loved and hugged and given kisses and things that a mother do with their son to their son. I didn't really receive that, so I started attracting women that were not nourishing women. Didn't know how to support. Very masculine. My mom raised me pretty much by herself, so she had to be more masculine, and she was already, that was just her personality. That's why she was able to do that, raise me and my, younger brother. But the nourishment wasn't there. So this is for the men out there, the young men out there that are going through the same exact thing and don't know, where to start, what direction to go. Number one thing, I've been told this since I was a kid, but I really didn't understand the science behind it. It was just annoying because telling me to not feed into other people's energy while I could feel other people's energy and trying to control exactly what's going on with me at the same time was a lot to handle because, again, I was coming from a fight or flight reality, fight or flight mentality. I responded off triggers. If I was triggered to feel my life was in danger, I responded the same way, even if in reality there was really no threat there, just the trigger. Uh, so, now I know, it's about identifying what's actually happening at that time, understanding, okay, I'm getting triggered. This is what's triggering me. This is why it's triggering me. Okay, I remember this. Okay, but what's happening right now? Is my life in danger? Proving a point. I always had a problem with that too. I always wanted to prove a point to people. I really desperately wanted people to see me and see my heart and see how genuine, I am, and all this showing and proving, going out of my way to do it because I didn't have that, again, nourishing and that proper love. So I'm, chasing it, basically. I was chasing it. And, all that, having something to prove, living and looking for approval out of everybody around me, it made me a slave, you know, trying to get these things that I didn't have out of other people, chasing it at any given opportunity, especially when it comes to my manhood. Oh, I got something to prove. I'm gonna show you how much of a man I am. I done got fired from so many jobs for fighting right in front of the camera. It's on record, right in front of the camera. Can't go to the job right now today. That shit happened in 2016. Them people will not let me back up in that motherfucker. And from a business aspect, I can understand it. From a more emotionally intelligent aspect, I can understand it. But in that time frame, fight or flight, somebody's insulting me. They're playing with my manhood. They're testing me. I gotta put them in their place. I gotta over-dominate them. I gotta show everybody I ain't nothing to fuck with. All they did was take away opportunities for me. People walked off, told their own version of what they wanted to tell. I was rejected, played with, because now people know, oh, this guy's dangerous, he's crazy, but we all know his weakness. He always got something to prove. And he's always pissed off. He stays pissed off. It's so easy to get to him. It's so easy to trigger him. Watch his behavior when you do something to him. All of a sudden, I'm these people's entertainment. That's what you become, entertainment for people. That's not reality. That's not why we're here. To entertain other people living off our misery. That's hell. That's the whole idea of hell. Living in a living hell. Not being emotionally intelligent. Identifying your triggers. Identifying if it's an actual threat to your physical life. Acknowledging that, in certain situations, like my job, I work with a bunch of Mexicans and the Italian people. And a lot of the Mexicans and the people that work in the kitchen, majority of them, like 99% of them, they can't stand black people. It's only 2 black people that work there. Well, 3 now. So it's 3 black people that work there. And you can just imagine the intensity of the tension, just the negative energy that flies around in there. And when I was younger, I couldn't take that because it was automatically a trigger. A trigger to, okay, it's negative energy in the air. I remember when I felt this negative energy, this happened. Okay, I got to do something before it happens. I had to change that whole way of thinking. I had to recalculate. Okay, these are triggers. I remember what happened when this feeling came. Okay, what's happening right now? That's how you mastering where your energy is being cast. Imagery. When somebody does something to you to disrespect you, you can remember them. I know I can. I can remember these people's faces, their eyes in detail. I can still see their eyes looking at me, and this feeling in the pit of my stomach, you know, just start rising up, and just anger, this rage, and it's pissed me off. These motherfuckers tried me, son of a bitch. You know, that rage will never be deleted. That rage that I have, I'm just channeling it in another direction. I'm still in rage, but I'm taking that, I'm manipulating my emotion, and I'm performing it alchemy, because I'm taking one emotion and then I'm transmuting it, transforming it to another emotion, or letting the river flow into the ocean, back to the source. You know, then rise like photosynthesis. You know, go back up to the clouds. Reconnect. Not being stuck. Emotional energy, people feeding off emotional energy. And when they see that you are easily triggered, they can feed off of you all day long, and your life may feel like it's just out of control. I know mine's did. All my 20s, all my teens, my whole fucking I'm 31 years old, I just turned 31. The last 3 years, I would say, from 29, I've been feeling, okay, this awakening and really understanding. You know, you like I said, I can still see those people's faces that irritate me and do things to me and insult me in any kind of way. That energy is still there. It's not deleted. I just transmute the energy to another place. Put it into working out. Put it into poetry, to music. It's real. It happened. This is not about ignoring or sweeping under the rug. This is simply about mastering where your energy is going. Pull your energy back. You feel them connecting to you? You feel them stabbing into you? Pull your energy back, because in order for them to get the energy, you have to feed into the energy. The connection is there. You can manipulate that connection as well. Pull your energy back. How do you pull your energy back? Okay, identify what's happening. Identify your triggers. Identify, oh, okay, this person is trying to exhaust me, trying to fatigue me. Okay, fine. Breathe. Give yourself affirmations, positive affirmations. Know who you are. Know exactly who you are. Profess that to yourself. Proclaim that to yourself. Reclaim that to yourself over and over again. Know who you are. Pull from that energy. Pull from your source. Then be the source beyond you. Because you connected to that. Not to them. Not to these people. These low vibrating motherfucking people. You know, I'm still working on it myself. It's all about discipline. But I'm out. This is coming from the man that believed Earth is his ancestor, because from ashes to ashes, dust to dust, we shall return. It's for people that have mental illnesses. It's an open place for us. Till next time, peace.